scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2. Swung on in the dirt, and that's a strikeout. And this one's in the dirt, but fortunately here, no advance. Michael McHenry stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Carpenter will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 13, Matt Carpenter.
Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1.
I think a lot of pitching coaches would like to see that first pitch strike ratio better than about 60%, but that's what he's got going for him tonight, and he's pitched very well.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
And a good job here of making him throw a lot of pitches. I mean, he probably doesn't have a whole lot left in the tank, so the more you make him work, the better your chances of getting a mistake.
And he lays off, ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done. So a call to the bullpen now, and they'll make a move for the left-hander here.
Number 44, Tony Watson. Now playing second base and batting in the ninth spot. Number 59.
Matt Adams will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Matt Adams.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Now the Cardinals are looking for that one key hit to maybe change their fortunes.
That's wide, 2-0.
He's still got a couple pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. You got to take a step back, take a deep breath, and get back in the zone.
3-0 now. The alarm bells are ringing now.
They're getting louder and louder, too.
That's on the outer edge, 3-1.
Yeah, he needed that one to avoid loading the bases, but it's still a long road back from here.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Scooped up. There's one. On to first. It's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Matt Carpenter will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Catching, number 13, Matt Carpenter.
Jordan Walden is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th. Number 59 will stand in now as he'll be getting his first plate appearance in this one here in the 8th. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball
Number
1.
59.
Hard hit towards center. And that's a base hit, so a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the 8th. Gregory Polanco gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold the ball a little longer out there on the mound. Really vary your times to the plate. You can't be predictable out there or he'll take advantage.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Hit on the ground to short. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now.
Now batting,
Jung Ho Gong steps in, working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
As a hitter here, you've got to make him get the ball up. You don't go swinging at pitches that are down in the zone and more likely to turn into double play balls.
Taking this one in is Moss, and there's your first out. Andrew McCutcheon digs in now after lining out in his last try.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike one. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. And another foul ball. Here it comes, 0-2. A little bit off the outside, it's 1-2.
Still now on 1-2, you don't have to make the perfect pitch out there. The count is still well in your favor on the mound.
Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Hit down the line at first. He'll go to the bag for one, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Now batting number 6.
Starling Marte will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. And they'll start in with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0. Too high. And it's 3-0. Francisco Cervelli would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
Catcher, Francisco.
To the right side. Did he get it through? He did. It's into right. A base hit. And he is in there. And the second runner will pull up stakes over at third, so 1 run is in, and the bases stay loaded with 2 away.
First baseman,
John Jason comes to the plate looking to deliver with the bases loaded and 2 men gone. And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Welcome back to Major League Baseball on the show from Pittsburgh, PA. 9th inning about to start in this one. And Clint Hurdle's out to have a conference at home plate, so it appears we'll see a double switch here. Mark Melanson is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th. Pena is going to be asked to try and be the rally starter as he's up off the bench, ready to lead it off in the 9th. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Bounce towards the second baseman. Barehanded on the hop. It's in time.
Oh, what a play.
Number 36
will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs.
Yeah, and you just can't worry about the score right here. You just got to be able to string together a couple of base runners and take it 1 pitch at a time, 1 runner at a time.
Not the greatest at-bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now.
You can't afford to be doing that when you're playing catch-up.
Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2. Stephen Piscotty makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no clock in this sport, and that's for good reason. You've got to fight for all 27 outs.
Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. And with about 32,000 in the building, they're on their feet now. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, a lot of positives to take from this outing, no doubt. You see the numbers there, 7 1/3 strong innings. He really put him in a good...
One of the best views you'll find in all of baseball. Downtown Pittsburgh. Jonathan Neese gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Eric, any thoughts?
Well, Matty, last year he had an ERA over 4. For a starting pitcher, that's a bit high. Looking to have a better year this season.
Number 36 is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Liner towards second, but an atom ball right to him for the first out.
In the second spot tonight,
Rendell Grichuk will stand in, and he wasn't alone in wearing the collar in last night's ball game, in which the team could muster all of 1 run. Now a swing and a miss took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
One thing to keep an eye on as this game goes along, first pitch strikes. The more this guy can work from ahead, the better off he's going to be.
On to first, and there were 2 down.
batting third.
Stephen Piscotty gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Adam Wainwright will be towing the rubber for the Cardinals. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, Matty, last year he had an ERA under 2. Absolutely dominated almost every time out. Can't wait to watch that dominance here in this one.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Inside and low, 2-1. Drilled down the line, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
And these long at-bats give you a good sense of what a guy's featuring here in the first inning.
Grichuk moves over, 1 away. Stepping in, Jung Ho Kang. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Lays off 1-0. Drilled to the right side, and that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single. Andrew McCutcheon takes his first shot here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Rounded down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Runner at first here, 1 man out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Cue shot here out towards short. Well, this is pulled in by the shortstop, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time.
Batting fourth,
Starling Marte set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. 2-0.
Yeah, he's looked at 2 close pitches. You get the feeling that this is the calm before the storm. I think he'll unload on this one if this thing is anywhere near the zone.
High fly ball out to deep right field. Piscotty going back on it, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. John Jaso will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Jerko has it. Throw on to first is in time, and that snuffs out the Bucco rally. Matt Holliday will step in now. He drove in his club's only run a night ago. Nice into his motion. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1.
It looked like he was going to try to go the other way with that thing, but a wise idea there to try to hold up.
That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. McCutchen is under it. Makes the play, 1 away. Striding into the box, Johnny Peralta, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Into the seats, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
If he would have swung at that, you would have never heard the end of it.
A ball hit softly on a line to third. And this will be taken in by the third baseman for the second out.
Batting 6.
Brandon Moss into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, when that's upstairs like that, that's a pitch you've got to leave alone and make him bring something down.
Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Gong has got it, and the side is retired. Francisco Cervelli strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Holliday is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Josh Harrison steps in now.
Josh Harrison.
And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Curveball close, but it's 1-1. Swing and a liner. Foul. Bottom of the second here with no score. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Jordy Mercer settles into the box for his first chance. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Breaking ball snaps in there for a called strike 2.
Good curveball right there, and that just really froze him.
Hit hard down the right field line. And that'll slice just foul at the last moment. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. John Neese stands in.
Batting 9. Pitcher.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. A runner on first with 2 away. And he falls behind 0-2. Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it 1-2.
Yeah, that's the put away.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Jed Jerko will stand in now to lead things off. 7, 8, and 9 here to start the third inning.
And maybe one of these guys can break this string of 6 straight retired to start the ball game.
Turned on down the line. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. You like what you've seen from this guy so far?
I do. I like where he's putting the fastball, and I like the movement he's been getting on both his curveball and changeup. I think he'll do well.
Lined back over second. And a base hit now as that's how the third inning gets underway.
Batting 8.
Michael McHenry set to hit now for the first time. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Hit to first. Oh, just a brutal hop, and it goes right by him. Coming to the plate now, Adam Wainwright, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
Trying to give himself up here, but this is foul, so the runners will return. Neese pauses, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2.
1-2.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. And he pulls this one back in time, 2-2. How about that call?
I don't understand. Got 2 on, nobody out. He has to be bunting here.
And he's bunting with 2 strikes, but can't connect, so a real wasted at-bat there.
The batter, number 36.
Number 36 will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's set. Here it comes. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. There's Harrison for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. A golden. Gregory Polanco digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning. He makes good contact and he can run.
Jung Ho Kang is the batter. Got a base hit in his first trip. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1.
Well, you know, you hear it all the time because it's true. First pitch strikes are so important. It really changes the complexion of the at-bat for not only the pitcher but the hitter as well, especially when you've got a good hitter up there.
Andrew McCutchen stands in for the second time. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. And they get the force over there for the first out, but no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first.
Now batting number 6.
Starling Marte walks into the box, reached base with a double his first time up. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. To first, scooped up. One there, on to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Boy, and this would have been a really costly double play, but fortunately, he's hustling all the way down the line, and he's able to beat that throw on the back end.
Here's the 0-1. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Tried to backdoor him with another breaking pitch right there, and they're staying away from the fastball so far, at least in this at-bat.
Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Holiday is there, and he puts this one away for the third. Rendell Grichuk is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
Grounded, foul. Neese gets the sign. Here he comes 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. Mercer is there. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting.
Stephen Piscotty stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Chopped foul right at home plate. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Grounded to third. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
The left fielder, number 7.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And here's the left fielder, Matt Holliday. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Francisco Cervelli is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
Chop foul over towards the dugout. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Reined in. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Josh.
Digging in now, Josh Harrison. He reached on a single in his first try.
Well, and everyone knows he's slumping right now, so we'll see if that got him going.
And that's in there for strike 1. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now.
Well, you know, when you're behind an account like this, it's all about changing your approach at the plate. You got to shorten up a little bit and just look to put the ball in play.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
So many times pitchers will get ahead and they'll start to mess around, and the next thing you know, it's a full count like it is here.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now.
Number 10, shortstop, Jordy Mercer.
Jordy Mercer is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
And we've seen a lot of that pitch here in the first 4 innings, and it's been real effective for him, and that's another example right there.
Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. Chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. Hard hit ball to second, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Jonathan Neese in now. He went down looking at his first trip to the plate. And a high strike there, 0-1. 2 out with the man at first. And he misses with it, 1-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
But this is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the left.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Pirates leave 1. Johnny Peralta heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Absolutely nothing going on in this game so far, so we'll see if the leadoff man can get something going.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. All right, 4 scoreless innings in the books. What's it going to take to push across our first run?
Well, I think both pitchers have really dominated so far. This is where getting the leadoff guy on is so key. You know, get the pitcher into the stretch, get him out of his comfort zone, then maybe your offense can go from there.
Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. Neese sets his sights. Here's the 2-1. Hit out towards second. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. 1 away, and here's the first baseman, Brandon Moss. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Boy, we're more than halfway through this game, and he's thrown a first pitch strike to 70% of the batters he's faced, so he's pitching very, very well right now.
Check to swing there and pops this one up. Under it is Mercer, 2 away now. Jed Jerko will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
And he takes ball 1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Taken in by Mercer. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Gregory Polanco comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
And if you get him to look at strike 1, why not go back to that same pitch in the same part of the strike zone, and they catch him looking again.
Hot shot on the ground is short, and it's through for a base hit.
Well, this is a ground ball pitcher, but what happens when you get a lot of ground balls? Well, occasionally they're going to find a hole out there for base hits. So now you've got the leadoff hitter aboard, and this is in a position where they may be thinking about running.